earlier we mentioned some of the cultural communications, but you know what? Like you all mentioned that there's a eager in Arab world that they want to learn more about China, Chinese culture, Chinese language, and there's also growing interest in China to learn more about the Arab world's culture as well. So I think Nadim is a perfect example because he studied and worked in China and he's able to speak some Chinese as well. So he's the person who came to study in China. But Merna, you studied when you were a kid, you studied in Jordan, right? So you actually studied Chinese not just from your mother, from a school in Jordan. So what was it like? What was it like to learn Chinese, to learn Chinese culture in Jordan?
Right, because I really wanted to like in depth, like my family wanted me to learn the culture more in depth with writing and like poetry and everything. So as everyone knows, there's Confucius Institutes all over the world now. And Jordan was one of actually the first Arab countries to have Confucius Institute. The time when I was there was already classes for children like 4 to 5 years old and adults who are doing business with China. And then after I left and then COVID hit a couple years ago, I searched it up online because the amount of students learning Chinese, the classes went online. And then afterwards, what I also newly understood is that when I was younger, in like when I lived in Jordan and I was younger, there's a second and third language to learn. So people in Jordan speak Arabic and English naturally, but as a third language to study, they used to study French in school. I studied French in school when I was younger. And then growing up, I just heard that a lot of schools in Jordan are implementing Chinese language as the second language to study in schools. So I think now looking at the BRI, yes, there's infrastructure, there's economy, but also people to people bond is, I think, the essence of BRI. So that also comes with education and cultural exchanges. So Jordan is a very good location for Chinese students to go study Arabic. And then also many Jordanian students come to China to learn Chinese. So especially these few years, the exchanges between language and studying abroad, we have many Chinese students studying Arabic in Jordan and Jordanian students studying Chinese in China, in different parts of China. So I think language and culture exchange is also one of like the essence of BRI. And me being a student who studied there for a little bit Chinese, I'm really proud to see that Chinese language is now implemented in schools and it's implemented in people's lives. So it's really cool to see.